Hey everybody, thank you so much for clicking on my video to watch. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my current beauty favorites. I don't know why I did it like that, but I'm just really excited because these products I have been using for the past few months, I want to say, maybe even longer, and I've just been obsessed with them. I haven't been able to put these products down. So that's why this video isn't technically going to be a February favorites or a monthly favorites. It's just going to be my current favorites that have been my favorite for a while now, and I typically don't do them every single month just because I just don't have enough new favorites for the month to share with you guys, so I usually just do a little update on Instagram. But for today's video, I have more than enough to share with you guys, and I'm really excited about it. So before we get on to the video, please remember to subscribe, click that little bell beside the subscribe button, that way you guys get notified every time I upload a new video. Be sure to like this video if you like favorites videos, and if you would like to know what mine are, then please just keep watching. I want to start with this product because I actually cannot live without it. I know that's dramatic, but it's true. This is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. So I just have the red one here, and they sent this over to me for Christmas, so I've been using it since that time of the year. It's a lip mask, so it keeps my lips completely moisturized for hours on end, so you don't have to keep reapplying your chapstick. The only chapstick that has ever worked for me before anyways is my mom's that she makes. It's amazing. It keeps my lips hydrated. Any other chapstick is just garbage. I've tried so many. The US one isn't bad. I guess it just didn't keep my lips hydrated for as long as I would like it to. And then other chapsticks just completely burnt my lips and it was just a gong show. So lip masks are amazing. Also smell delicious, so that's a bonus. I also have the Clinique Pep-Start lip mask, and I'm obsessed with that one too. I just can't find it anywhere. I'm almost out of that one anyways. I think I just have 1 or 2 uses left of it. But I used to only just use that at night because it kept my lips moisturized throughout the whole entire night. I didn't have to wake up and reapply any, but this does the same thing. So I like them both equally. I just couldn't find the Clinique one. I want to move on to some skincare. This is all by Pixi. I tried to narrow it down because I didn't want to go on and on about all the products, but honestly, all the products are amazing. I have all of their Rose skincare line, but I just picked out a few of my absolute favorites to share with you guys. The ones I want to mention are first the Pixi Rose Tonic. So I believe this is supposed to be meant as a toner, so after I take off my makeup, go back over it with this Rose Tonic, and it just takes away any excess makeup that was on my face before, and it really just deep cleans it. And I have been noticing a difference in how clean my skin has been lately, and I believe it is because of this guy. Also, I do use this before I do my makeup sometimes if I have the time to. Usually not if I am getting ready in the morning. If I have some extra time while I'm getting ready, then I will go over my face with this before I use any of my makeup. I have to talk about this because I have such dry skin. These actually 2 next products are really amazing if you have dry skin. So this is the Pixi Rose Oil Blend, and it is just a face oil. It's so moisturizing. I love face oils. I go through them like a madman. I've gone through so many face oils, and face oils are expensive, so I appreciate this one because I'm pretty sure it's more on the affordable side. I can't remember exactly the price, but it definitely is more affordable than other ones I have used. I really like it in combination with this. So this is the Pixi Rose Ceramide. I'm probably saying that wrong. It is described as an intensive moisturizer. It says right here on the bottom, and that is exactly what it is. So after I pop a little bit of this on my face, I don't use too much since these are both very moisturizing, but I put a couple drops of this on, rub it into my face, and then I go in with just the tiniest amount of this. I probably use a pea-sized amount for my whole face because it is that hydrating. I have honestly never found a moisturizer that has been that hydrating for my skin before where I don't have to use a lot of it, because I usually do have to use a lot. If you have oily skin, you may not like this, but then again, it isn't a very oily feeling, but it is very thick feeling. So I'm not sure because I don't have oily skin, but it does hold very well on the face and sinks into your skin very nicely, and it doesn't just sit on top of your face. So I have been obsessed with this, and it keeps my face hydrated throughout the whole entire night. This next product I actually hauled in my Sephora and drugstore haul, and this is the Annabelle Hydrating Illuminating Veil. I just originally thought this was a primer. I'm not sure if they meant it to be a primer, but I'm pretty sure they did. Otherwise, it could also work as a moisturizer, but they describe it as a face skin enhancer. So I like to just put it on the high points of my face before I do my foundation and the rest of my makeup, and I just rub it onto my cheekbones and my temples, and then I just use the excess to go over the rest of my face. I find it to just have a little bit of hydration. It's not overly intense, but I do see the illuminating effect that it gives. It just gives your face this beautiful sheen, and it kind of peeks through your foundation, unless you wear a really matte one, because I usually wear a really matte one that I'm going to talk about in a minute. But if you pair this with a dewy foundation, you can really see the extra glow that it gives. So this is the foundation that Again, I cannot live without this foundation. It is the best. I'm not even joking. I fully almost broke these. These are glass. I need to calm down. Okay. Honestly, they're just that good. This is the best foundation I have ever tried in my life. No joke. It's the foundation that I'm wearing right now, and it just makes my skin look so smooth and basically porcelain. It covers up my blemishes pretty good. I mean, I guess I didn't go over it too well because I have one on my neck, which is really annoying. But if I do focus on covering up my zits, it just takes them right away. And I just love the smooth finish that it gives. I love matte foundations, but I do have dry skin, so a lot of them don't mesh well with my skin and they just dry out. And then you can just see dry patches on my face, which is not cute at all. This doesn't do that. So I am almost out of this one. I mixed these two shades. This one is way too pink for me, and then this one is just a little bit too light, so I mix the two. This one matches me a bit better than this one does, whereas I thought it was going to be the other way around, but I'm pretty sure, oh my gosh, I should stop doing that. Catrice is supposed to be coming to Shoppers very soon into 400 stores, so I am praying that they come to one of my local stores because I need to stock up on this foundation and never let it go. Moving on, I'm not going to talk about this for too long because it's a very well-known product, so I don't want to blab on about it, but I've been using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer non-stop. I use the shade Ivory. As you can see, I'm almost out of it. I'm wearing it on my face today. I'm wearing a lot of these products, actually, basically all of them that I'm talking about. I like to put it in the center of my face, underneath my eyes and then the center, and it just brightens my face up in the way that I want it to. I don't like it when it looks too choppy, and you can definitely see a fine line of where your concealer and your foundation is. I think it mixes in pretty well, and the next product I'm going to mention also kind of helps with that. This is my go-to concealer right now. Okay, this powder. I don't even know what I'm going to say about this first, but I can't put this powder down. This is the Pretty Vulgar Act About It Translucent Setting Powder, and I got this in one of my BoxyCharms. I wasn't expecting much of it at all, but I have been on kind of a loose powder kick lately, and I have been using them non-stop, but I have switched up between them. So I was using a Huda Beauty one, a Covergirl one, RCMA, and then I believe one more, and I was just going back and forth between them all. None of them were my top favorite. I just kind of like them all, but this one has been my top favorite. I have been using it non-stop. I haven't been even really, sometimes I am because I want to use them up, but I haven't really been going into my other loose powders. It's just been this one, but it has a little bit of a color tint to it. It also comes with this really cute pink puff. That mine is really dirty now because I use that too. It has a little bit of a skin tone tint to it, which I really like, but the color tint in it doesn't show up on your face. It just kind of helps blend everything together instead of just looking like a white patch on your face. So I highly recommend this powder. If anything, the foundation and this powder, probably my top two favorites out of everything, and the ones that I would say you need in your life. I mean, everything doesn't work for everybody, but I'm just saying. Next, I want to talk about blush, and I can't speak on this whole entire palette because I haven't used every single blush in it yet. This is the Morphe HW Warm Master Blush Palette. So the shades that I'm obsessed with, I don't know if you can see, but I dig into golds all the time, and I never thought I would be too into a pink blush before, but this I love. When I want to wear more of a pink lip or a pink eye, then I always gravitate towards this blush. And this has mostly been my everyday blush, but also the one I use every other day too is the shade MUA when I want to do more of a bronzy look. But these two blushes are so pretty, and this whole palette is only $27, which is insane. I just love the color it gives to my face, and you can kind of tell that I'm wearing a little bit of a blush, and you can tell the color that it is. I really do like how the colors show up on my cheeks and kind of peek through above my bronzer. Okay, I guess one more face product. I forgot about this. I don't know why, but as you can see, I'm already a quarter way through this, and I got it not that long ago. This is the Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist. This is the Rosewater and Green Tea one. I believe they have some other ones, but this, I cannot put this down. This is one of my favorite makeup setting sprays I've ever tried. It just works. I feel like it works. I feel like it keeps my makeup on, stays in place, and when I spray it on, it doesn't stay wet on my face for very long. It literally dries within 2 seconds, so then I can do my mascara right after, because I don't like spraying my makeup setting spray while I'm wearing mascara because then it makes my mascara run and get on my face. So I spray it before my mascara but I also don't want to wait that long to wait for my face to dry before I can do the rest of my eye makeup. So this one is my go-to because I can do that, and then when I'm getting ready in the morning, I don't have to wait that long for my face to dry. Two eyeshadow palettes I want to talk about. The first one, because this is the first one that I fell in love with, this is the Too Faced Pretty Rich palette. My husband got this for me for Christmas, and this is what it looks like. It has this really cute oval mirror, which reminds me of like a vintage glam mirror. So this has mattes, shimmers, and pressed glitters in it. The pressed glitters are a little bit hard to work with, but once you get the gist of it, it just takes a little bit longer, then they look really pretty. But keep that in mind, they are kind of hard to work with. But this palette just has everything I need. They have a breakdown with certain colors. They have pinks, the neutrals, a blues, and a black. Like, there's just so much variety in this palette. That's why I always gravitate towards it, and that's why I always use it in almost all my videos, which I try not to. I try to switch it up for you guys, but it makes it hard with this palette because it's that good. Then the other one I got in my recent BoxyCharm, or maybe 2 BoxyCharms ago. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3 palette. I believe I had the Volume 2 before, and I gave it to my sister just because it was super similar to other palettes that I had. Then this one, on the other hand, wasn't. I was really hoping I was going to get this palette in my BoxyCharm. It has so many different shimmery shade varieties, but they're all much more on the lighter side, except for this bronzy one here. It only has one matte in the palette, but it is the perfect light crease shade, and it goes with any of these shimmers. My everyday look, I always take Tiki, which is the matte shade, and then I take this shade called Compass, which is the lightest gold shade in the palette, and I've always been wanting a really light gold shade like that. I'm so happy about this. And then when I want to do more of a pink look, I take the shade Heat Wave because it's a tiny bit tinted pink. And these two shades I like for my inner corner. The other shades, I don't think I've really touched them. Also with these shades, they're so creamy and pigmented, they just glide on, so you don't need to use a brush with them. I always just use my finger for these shimmery shades and apply them on my lid that way. And then I just kind of smudge it up into my crease to blend it out, just because they're so easy to work with. But this has been my every single day palette when I'm going to work, or if I'm going to grocery shop, and then when I want more of a dramatic look or want to do tutorials, then I grab this palette. We're getting down to the last few things, so I want to talk about this Sigma gel eyeliner. This is the Wicked Gel Eyeliner. This is so good. It is so black. It's the one I'm wearing right now. One of the things I love about this is when you put it on your waterline, it doesn't bleed, I think the word is. It doesn't smudge it down onto your lower lash line, which some eyeliners can do when you put them in your waterline, just because your waterline obviously collects water and your tears and your moisture in your eyes. That's such a weird thing to say, but it usually smudges your mascara and your eyeliner, but this one stays in place. So that is my absolute favorite thing about this, not to mention how black it is. I love black eyeliner. Then I like just creating a super thin line on my upper lash line, just so it kind of meshes together with my lashes and everything. I have a hard time with liquid eyeliner just because sometimes I just don't have that steady of a hand, and liquid eyeliner stresses me out. I still use it, but I prefer gel eyeliners, and this one is amazing. This has been my current favorite mascara. This is the Covergirl Exhibitionist mascara, and I did a first impressions on this a little bit ago. It has this really nice curved wand. It sort of reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex wand. They're not the exact same, but they're kind of similar because they both kind of have that hourglass shape to them. And when wands have that shape, they give you the most voluminous full lashes ever. I love this, and it also makes your lower lashes look super full. I'm not wearing it right now. I'm wearing the Too Faced one, but I kind of find them similar in some ways. I never talk about eyebrow products because I'm not confident in my eyebrows. I don't think I'm that good at them, so I feel like I shouldn't be talking about products related to them. But honestly, this eyebrow pencil has worked very well for me. I used to just hardly do anything to them. Before that, I didn't do anything, which was a nightmare. Sort of recently, probably like 5 to 6 months ago, I started using the Kiss NY Pro Brow Fine Precision Brow Pencil, and the little tip that it has makes it so incredibly easy to do your brows, especially if you are like me and you just don't know what to do with them. This is perfect because it's so little and you can just be incredibly precise with it. It's not as intense as a pomade or an eyebrow pencil with an angle, because those are a little bit bigger, a little bit harder to work with in my opinion. So this one has just worked out super well for me, and it has basically been the only eyebrow pencil I have been using since. I used the CoverGirl one, which I really enjoyed too because it was really small, but that one ran out so fast. This one has been lasting me a really long time. Okay, last 2 products have to do with hair. I can feel my throat getting super dry, so I probably have been talking for a long time now. But I first want to mention this one. It's a little bit different, but I saw somebody mention that this was a really good product. I have so many flyaways because not only is my skin dry, so is my hair. And it gets really frizzy. I use smoothing products all the time for it. But one thing I can't do is when I want to do a slick back pony, because that's one of my favorite looks. I can never get my front flyaways to just stay down. So I kind of did some research. I can't remember who mentioned this, but I was specifically looking for something like this. So this is the Got To Be Glued Spiking Glue. So I think it's a men's product, probably meant to spike up your hair. I just put a tiny bit in my fingers, rub them together, and then I just go over the parts where I have flyaways, and they keep them locked into place and they don't move. The thing is at the end of the day, you can brush this out of your hair, but I feel like I just need to shower it out. So every time I use this, I need to have a shower at the end of the day, even if I showered at the beginning of the day, just because I want this out of my hair because it is basically like glue. Last product is the Briogeo Rosarco Milk. I never have read some of these out loud, so I just don't know how to pronounce it, but this is the Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray. So after I take a shower and my hair is all wet, so you can use this if your hair is wet or dry. I just use it when it's wet because if I put product in my hair when it's dry, a lot of the time, I just don't like it. I just don't like the feeling of product in my hair throughout the day. That's why I don't use a lot. And same with this one. That's why I feel like I just need to shower after because I don't like the feeling of it in my hair. I use this when my hair is wet. That way it just all dries together. It's more just like a conditioner that I use in the shower, and then when my hair dries, it's super smooth. So I just spray it. It's a spray bottle, so I believe you can just spray it into your hair, but I just spray a bit into my hands, rub it together, and then just focus it on the ends of my hair like this. And then just with the excess, I don't have to take any extra product, and then I just put it at my roots. I don't want my hair to get greasy by it, so I don't really put that much in my roots. And then I just leave it at that, and it makes my hair really smooth, which I need because I did mention I have frizzy hair, so that completely helps it. Okay guys, well that is it for my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I have been dying to share these products with you for months now. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. But then again, I have been mentioning these products throughout all my videos and on my Instagram. So if you do watch me, you probably already know that a lot of these are my favorites. I did want to share them with you anyways, just to give you my little thoughts on each of the products. So please don't forget to subscribe for you, like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.